Hello everyone, great to be back. This is Gitanjali Dilip, rendering poetry from the anthology Plant Poetry of the Yercaud Poetry Festival. I have been reading a few poems from this anthology and I randomly just turned the page and wanted to read someone's poetry other than mine. And guess who just loomed up here? It's Sufia Khatun herself, who designed the beautiful cover page. And you can see, there she is. A quick introduction, though many know her. Sufia Khatun is an author, poet, artist, designer, social activist, and PR and event manager. Her poems and short stories have been published in various national and international anthologies. She is an art curator of Artathon, artist and illustrator, having exhibited her works in more than 20 group shows in reputed art galleries. She is the owner of Sufi's Touch, a lifestyle designing brand that focuses on artistic products. I too have some of her trinkets and they're beautiful. I want to read two of her poems. One, True Essence. In my palms, water shakes. Unable to contain my being, it trickles and dies, soothing the parched skin, desperate for warmth of the flowing spring. Beneath the layers of solid earth, unreachable, untouched. Light follows the bulge, the warts, down and uphill dunes, thick, sweaty forest, and reaches the circle of light and dark. Build in the center of imperfections of town, silently raising a finger at the rat struggling to love itself. Unshakable, unsatisfied, heart rejects all notions of reality, and the sparrows call when the kites fall. Today and never reaching tomorrows, I list the sunset hues on my fingertips, singing waterways journey, dusk to dawn, body to soul, the imperfect and true essence. And here is the artwork, which is in black and white, looks very, forceful too, other than its green that you can see here. Sorry. The next one I want to read is Have You Tasted a Storm Before? Beautiful artwork again, two butterflies. I'm sure in color it must have been even more colorful, but they look beautiful as is with all the details. Have you tasted a storm before? Have you tasted a storm before, thundering on your tongue, letting it mark your face, your rage, so restless? I see my water nymph swimming in its wind, filling my lungs with dapper talks of travels. I cannot let go of the water so pure. I have my face against its strength and I breathe like never before, filling in my empty cup within and waiting under the clouds for more. It too needs a friend. My paper boat and a bird in a wind chime set sail my longings. Silently pain delivers a relief in a gathering of words. Thoughts in a trance playing in the rain. I feel lighter, my feathers not so hollow anymore, and I see hope in a crowded memory, looking for a cure in the scattering drops. The storm within awakes, befriending the will to heal battered bones so afraid, and the soul so bewildered in the chaos, circle words in the storm. Beautiful imagery. So that was Sufia, and I think I'll take up one more person's, randomly of course. Alright, here we have Madhumati Bhattacharya Nayar. She's a bilingual writer, writing both in Hindi and English, poetess, blogger, life skills counselor, healer, and a social commentator, working for women and children. Her works have been published in various national and international magazines, newspapers, web magazines, e-zines, journals, anthologies. The author of The Night Jasmine and Other Love Poems is also the winner of Icon of the Year Life Skills Counselor 2015-2016, Creative Writer of the Year 2016, and has won the Indian Women's Achievers Award 2016 for creative writing. It's called The River. It's pretty long, but I think I'll have a go at it. River. The river is in a torture chamber now, huffing and puffing through the slopes of age, through this new age of new meanings, when her happy flow is restricted. With mighty dams built, she flows through dark, stingy tunnels, laden with the history of several eras. She drinks her own tears but flows on, carrying on her breast the rubbish and garbage that humankind spews. Divided by borders, language, and religion, she bears the burden of different names of every divide. The river that our ancestors worshipped and cared for is being violated by people for their own gains. Poison from factories flow through her, making it difficult for her to breathe. There is an immense turbulence within her as she sadly watches her drying shores. She burns from within, but stays calm, for she has to flow on even as the generation sells items spelling her death, drawing strategies and plans to shackle her, to curb her flow, build newer dams on her, offices, malls, bridges on her, shrinking her all the more. To hear those tinkling bagful of coins, they fail to hear her sighs. Do not they hear the steps of death approaching on the dry sands? They can, but still they are ready to sell her some more, torture her to no end. Development and modernity has frozen my river and then set her on fire that has evaporated every drop of life from her. Vapors that come back as tears and stain our future, wiping away smiles from our children's faces, pushing us into an age where we will not be able to live nor die. So let us all prepare to go back, tread back for the river, to save her from the claws of inhuman humans. Start with cleaning her, doing away with stuffing her, signature campaigns to save her. Stand around her, not letting the foolish ones to vandalize her, or else get ready for the slap from these small little waves of her. These waves, since times immemorial, have nourished us like the Amrita, the flowing stream of divine elixir. But the elixir and the flow is in the river. Let us raise a war cry for her, a war cry for the Ganga, the Yamuna, the Saryu, and the Volga, Amazon, Mississippi, Narmada, Bhagirathi, and Mandakini. We have to speed up, run, and catch up with her, have to speak for her, or else let us fill urns with her water to keep her memories, preserve her in museums, draw her on papers, color her, and archive to show our children, the future generations, what a river was. A river that was a flowing stream of softened eyes, a happy gushing flow of water that reared civilizations. Thousands of generations of flora and fauna ravaged and brutalized by us humans, who have changed her definition. These are difficult times, when, with the extinct species, the river has taken her first steps towards extinction. She is surprised and bleeding. Let us all pledge to wipe her tears and let her flow, pledge to preserve her, preserve nature, to safeguard both and uphold their dignity, to let it snow and rain, to help her dance and flow vivaciously again. Help her chart her way and bring up newer civilizations, aware generations. Deep and flowing paths she shall carve for herself, for she is the forever changing face of water. She is the life-giving river. Very beautiful, a warning signal. Time and again, we poets try to speak for many through our different poetic ways, instead of just saying let's change the course of the river, we would say, let us feel the flow of the river going down beneath the earth and disappearing for posterity. So this might as well have been in our next curation of Yearkad Poetry Festival float poetry, but this is also about the beautiful conjugation of earth and water. So it fits. So with that, I am happy to conclude today's session. Two poets, Sufia Khatun, who designed the cover page, and our dear Madhumita. Two lovely poems talking for Earth herself. Thank you so much for listening, and please continue to watch as I read some amazing poets from the curation of Yearkad Poetry Festival. Bye.